this is Amy. Today let's talk about blood stasis. The blood stasis we're going to talk about is a serious vascular condition that can lead to instant death. Arteriosclerosis is the initial form of blood stasis, and it triggers many terrifying and deadly conditions such as angina, myocardial infarction, stroke, and cerebral hemorrhage. At present, Western medicine believes that there are many factors that cause atherosclerosis. The pathogenesis is complicated, and the etiology has not yet been fully elucidated. So, for such a terrifying disease, is it really impossible to accurately understand its causes? If we don't know the underlying causes, what are those so-called treatments targeting? Are we really just sitting ducks on the path of prevention? Please like this video and subscribe to this channel, and let me explain in detail the number one killer of human beings, blood stasis. In Western medicine, the formation of atherosclerosis is explained as the accumulation of excessive fats, cholesterol, and other substances in the blood that accumulated on the inner and outer walls of atherus, leading to the creation of atheromatous plaques. These plaques can cause artery narrowing, impeding blood flow. Additionally, the rupture of these plaques can trigger blood clotting, forming clots that turn into thrombi. When these thrombi break loose, they can travel through the bloodstream, posing dangers to the body. But why do these substances deposit on the walls of blood vessels? According to traditional oriental medicine theory, blood is the mother of qi, and the qi is the commander of blood. When there's obstruction in the circulation of qi and blood throughout the body, and the qi is unable to propel the movement of blood, it leads to stagnation of blood flow, hindering its smooth circulation. This is the fundamental cause of atherosclerosis. This condition of impaired qi and blood circulation is known in Oriental medicine as blood stasis. Moreover, when blood stasis occurs in one part of the body, it signifies that the other areas are also exposed to similar risks. This is why in the realm of treatment, Oriental medicine emphasizes treatment based on syndrome differentiation. When identifying the true underlying causes, we can eliminate risks at their roots. So how can we identify the presence of blood stasis in our bodies early on and seek timely treatments before the formation of blood clots? Oriental medicine offers a method called the phase diagnosis, which can be applied in daily life to observe ourselves and our family members. We'll notice that you or someone around you has a dull facial complexion, darkened or purplish lips, cloudy and lackluster eyes, frequent body pains, and even skin acne or dark spots, and in some cases, changes in nail color or shape. All of these signs are indicating that your body is experiencing blood stasis, and the circulation of qi and blood is impeded. Aside from the harm it poses to the cardiovascular system, blood stasis is also associated with various common and uncommon symptoms such as emotional disturbances, tinnitus, dizziness, headaches, fatigue, and many others. So how should we prevent this? Number 1. Prevention of cold coagulation blood stasis. This is telling us that ice and cold can easily lead to blood stasis. It means that we should not stay in low-temperature air-conditioned rooms for a long period of time, and we should engage in sufficient outdoor activities and avoid the consumption of fruits, foods, and beverages directly taken from the refrigerator. These cold foods not only cause cold coagulation, but also contribute to the conditions like menstrual cramps for females, which is one of the characteristic symptoms of blood stasis. Number 2. Prevention of qi stagnation blood stasis. In Oriental medicine, it is said, overthinking harms the spleen and anger harms the liver. Abnormal metabolisms of organs and emotional imbalance can also lead to formation of blood stasis. This stagnation of qi and blood stasis causes the spleen to lose its ability to properly transform, and the liver to lose its dispersing function, and the clear qi in the body cannot rise while the turbid qi cannot descend. This results in phlegm dampness and stasis obstructing the blood vessels. Therefore, on one hand, learning to adjust one's emotions is important. On the other hand, consuming food with a salty flavor can soften and disperse, and those with a spicy flavor can promote circulation of qi and blood. Eating foods like seaweed, kelp, onion, wood ear mushroom, celery, and so on, which are good for reducing fat, promoting blood circulation, and dispersing stasis, can be very helpful. Number 3. Prevention of inflammation blood stasis. Many of our body's inflammation actually stem from our daily lifestyle. Prolonged smoking, alcohol consumption, staying up late, excessive use of antibiotics and other medications, as well as a diet high in fat and sweets, can lead to an excessive accumulation of junk in the body. These excessive fats, cholesterol, sugars, bacteria, toxins, and more can build up in the blood, making it thick and dirty, resulting in oxygen deficient and sticky blood that can clog the blood vessels. Additionally, substances like tobacco, alcohol, coffee, and medication can harm the liver, which further accelerate the formation of blood stasis. Therefore, people with melarash, freckles, discolored nails, and dim complexion should especially avoid these stimulative harms. Lemon, vinegar, and hawthorn, with their sour flavor, are excellent foods for nurturing the liver and detoxifying the body, and they also play a role in preventing arteriosclerosis. Therefore, cultivating healthy lifestyle habits is crucial for our overall health. Number 4. Prevention of traumatic blood stasis. This type of traumatic blood stasis not only arises from everyday minor injuries that inevitably happen, causing localized blood clots and bruises, but also has a significant factor. It comes from the invasive instruments used during biopsy and surgical instruments, which can harm the body and result in stagnant and harmful blood stasis. Additionally, it can block the circulation of meridians. It can be said that these blood stasis cause harm wherever they're blocked. If blood stasis occurs in the coronary arteries and the diameter narrows by more than 75%, it can lead to angina, myocardial infarction, arrhythmias, and even sudden death. In cerebral arteries, it can result in cerebral ischemia, brain atrophy, and cerebral vessel rupture with bleeding. When it happens to the renal arteries, it can lead to resistant hypertension and renal insufficiency. In the mesenteric arteries, it can cause intestinal wall necrosis, resulting in symptoms like gastrointestinal bleeding and paralytic ileus. If blood stasis occurs in the arteries of the lower limbs, it can lead to intermittent claudication, disappearance of dorsalis pedis pus, and in severe cases, gangrene may develop. So, taking these 4 preventive measures and enhancing your understanding of blood stasis is crucial in order to avoid its associated risks. In the field of treatment, oriental medicine has documented practices dating back thousands of years, as seen in the inner canon of the Yellow Emperor. Oriental medicine employs bleeding therapy to effectively adjust various severe and critical conditions caused by blood stasis, including stroke, heart disease, epilepsy, and excessive heat syndromes. The ancient wisdom of techniques like the 9 needles of the Yellow Emperor continues to benefit modern civilization. When facing daunting diseases, humans are not powerless. So please subscribe to this channel and share this knowledge to help more people to understand the root causes of illnesses and make wiser choices to steer clear of illnesses.